Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a really good week. This week I just wanted to chat to you about some of the new products I've been using. A lot of them actually are from my Sephora haul, which if you haven't seen that I will link it below. And I just wanted to give you kind of my 2 cents on them and how I'm getting on with them and say if they're worth the purchase or not. It's not at first impressions. I have been using these products for about 2 to 3 weeks now. I really enjoy these kind of chatty videos where you get to talk about the products and just give your own opinion on them and say if they're actually good or not, so I thought you might enjoy it as well. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first product I want to talk about is actually one that I've been getting quite a few questions about on my Snapchat, and it is the Hourglass Foundation that I picked up in Sephora a few weeks ago. It's the Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick, and this has been really good so far, guys. I'm getting on great with it. I actually have it on today and I'm really enjoying using it. I don't have many bad things to say about this, to be honest. It is a very matte finish, so I have found that I've had to use strobe cream under it, which I kind of do anyway, so I haven't taken much notice of that, but that's definitely something to take note of if you are going to purchase it. It is a bit more on the expensive side, so that's why I wanted to talk about it today and actually give you my 2 cents and see if it's worth it. And in my opinion, it definitely is worth it. If you like a matte finish, full coverage foundation and you enjoy using stick foundations, you will love this, and like it lasts so well, I'd say. I've hardly used none of it and I've been using it nearly every day. Like, it's not even gone down that much, if you can see. And again, really easy to apply. I've actually been applying it with my Real Techniques contour brush, which is something I've never done before, but I saw somebody doing it, I think, was it someone on YouTube or Snapchat or somewhere, and I was like, geez, I must try that, and I loved it. So if you have that, I'd give that a go. A lot of people do have it. It came in that little set of 4, so yeah, definitely try that. But another good way to apply it as well is with a beauty blender. I've used that a few times and I really enjoyed that too. It just gives a really nice finish, as you can see on my skin. I have it on all over today with my Pro Longwear concealer from MAC, and yeah, really happy with it. I would just only avoid it if you don't like full coverage, because it is quite full. That's the only thing I'd say. Other than that though, it has been wearing really well and lasting very long on my skin. I definitely get like a full day out of it. I don't really have to touch it up that much, which is great. So yeah, if you are looking for a new foundation, I would definitely check this one out. A big massive thumbs up so far. Next thing I want to talk about are the Stila liquid eyeshadows, which have been getting crazy hype on the internet in the last few weeks. I picked this up in my Sephora haul as well, if you've already seen that, and I'm actually wearing it today in the middle of my lid. This one is the Kitten Karma one. I got this one and I got the Gold Goddess one, which I actually expected to be using way more, but I've been finding myself reaching for the Kitten Karma nearly all of the time instead, and I absolutely love these, guys. They're so lovely to wear, so easy. Like today I just did kind of like a smoky pink eye, kind of with a bit of burgundy, and I literally just dabbed a little bit of this in the middle, and it just makes it so much nicer. It really gives like that nice glam effect. So they're brilliant for nights out and so easy to use. So if you struggle with doing eyeshadow, or if you just struggle with like getting a nice glittery eyeshadow that doesn't fall down, this is going to be your best friend. Seeing as it is liquid, there's not much fallout unless you kind of go at it with a brush, I find. So yeah, my recommendation for applying this is just dab it on and don't kind of go at it with like a buffing brush, because I did that one night just to kind of like smooth out the lines, say for instance, and it went like all down under my eye. So don't do that, just dab it on and kind of pat any areas that you find look a bit like uneven, say for instance. But other than that, such a good eyeshadow, really worth the purchase. Like, they are, I think they're $26, so I'm not sure how much euro, so they're a little bit more expensive, but definitely worth it. And I can see it kind of lasting a while as well, as long as you keep the cap on and don't let it dry out. Okay, the next product I want to talk about is actually another one I'm wearing today, and another one that I got in Sephora a few weeks ago, and it is the Anastasia lip gloss in Undressed. And this is one I definitely bought because of all the hype I heard about it on the internet. I'm a sucker for that, and I'm sure a lot of us are, to be honest. But I really been enjoying using it. When I first used it, I was like, wow, this is kind of like different for a lip gloss, because it's very thick. I mean, in comparison to ones I've used in the past, which I wasn't sure if I'd like or not, but I have found that it looks way better in photographs. It lasts better on my lips, and it is like, it just feels more comfortable. It doesn't feel sticky, if you know what I mean, but it is thicker. It's really hard to explain, but the colour comes out really good because of the thickness. So it really gives you that nice kind of peachy, kind of like pouty, nudie effect, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I would recommend this, I really would. The only thing about it that I don't like is that it goes all over my teeth, and I constantly have lipstick on my teeth. But to be honest, I always have lipstick on my teeth anyway, but do be careful with that, because like last week I was filming my video and halfway through I realised I had it all over my teeth and I had to film the whole thing again. So be careful with that if you're like taking pictures or out and about or any of those things. But yeah, I definitely would recommend this, and I'd love to pick up some more. I kind of have my eye on butterscotch, I think it's called, so I'm going to try and get that in the next few weeks. And if you are struggling to use this because of how thick it is, I would recommend to just put a little bit in the middle. Like, don't put it all over your lips, just put a little bit in the middle and it won't feel as heavy then, and it still gives the same effect. The next product I'm going to talk about is actually the one that I was kind of most intrigued about myself and most curious to see myself how I'd get on, and it is the Cover FX Enhancer Drops. And I actually bought these when I was in Sephora to go with my Hourglass Foundation, because I'd seen Jacqueline Hill use them together, and of course I thought that must be the best way to use it, and that's what I've been doing, and I have been loving it. I know I said that I use the strobe cream underneath the foundation, so what I've been doing is putting these on my brush and blending the foundation in then. So strobe cream first all over, then I just put the lines of the foundation all over my skin, and then I literally like put a drop of this onto my brush. Say if I'm using the contour brush I spoke about, or if I'm using my beauty blender, I'll put it on that and blend then, and it's just giving me a really nice glowy effect, as you can see. Like, I know the strobe cream is helping that, but I'm definitely seeing a difference because of these. They're definitely something I'd recommend if you like dewy skin. I actually would love to get the lighter shade as well, because I love these, but sometimes I find that they can be like maybe a little bit bronzy for when I'm pale. I think the lighter ones would be better for when I'm pale, but I got these because I wanted to use it for when I'm pale and when I'm not pale, which is great. So this one's called Moonlight. So if you're similar to me but you like to wear a darker shade when you're going out and a lighter shade when you're not going out or when you don't have tan on or whatever, these are great. But I would love to try the lighter ones just full stop for when I'm pale. They're called Celestial. So I'm going to try and pick those up as well, maybe in a few months time. And these are kind of expensive, so I guess that's why I was like, oh god, I hope these are good. Like, it's quite a small amount you get. It's only 15 mils and they're $42. But again, a little bit goes a really long way, so I do feel like I'll get time out of them. And they do make a massive difference with that foundation in particular, because it is a matte finish. But I've also been using it with liquid foundations as well. Like, I used it with my MAC Studio Fix and I really liked it with that. I just kind of mixed it in that time, I didn't put it on the brush. But yeah, all in all, I would recommend these if you are into makeup and you like dewy skin. If you're not into dewy skin, maybe give them a miss. Next product is another Anastasia Beverly Hills product, and it is the Kir Brow Gel, which I picked up a few weeks ago as well. And this is one product actually that I have not been reaching for as much as the rest. I've definitely used it the least amount of times, mainly because I wasn't used to using a brow gel and I just keep forgetting, and I'm just like quite happy with the way I had them already, and I guess I just wasn't used to putting an extra product on. But this week I have been making more of an effort to use it, to see how I like it and if it's worth the purchase. And yeah, it is really good. It definitely does what it's supposed to do, and it keeps my brows a little bit tamer than what they are. But I'm like, at the same time wondering, do I really need it? The way I was doing my brows all along, I was using the Anastasia Dip Brow in medium brown, dark brown, and I was very happy with that. I really liked that product, and I guess I just wanted this because I saw other people using it and I thought, okay, it must be good to use that on top. But I'm kind of wondering, is it 100% necessary? But I guess everyone's different and everyone's brows are different. Some might be maybe a little bit wilder than mine, I don't know, but I'm going to give this another few weeks and see how I get on with it. Right now I'm like, okay, I like it, but I don't know if I need it, that kind of way. But it's definitely really good at what it does for like taming the brows down and like giving them a bit of a shape. So if you feel like you have really good brows and don't need to put like product on them, using this by itself could be absolutely brilliant for you and perfect for you. But I do need to put product on mine first, and I feel like that kind of tames them already because it's a brow gel. So I guess it's a hard one for me. But I'm going to keep going with it and see how I get on, and I will keep you updated. Okay, staying on the brow front, I actually have another brow gel that I want to talk about, and I actually only got this one I'd say about a week and a half ago, and it's the Benefit Gimme Brow, but I am obsessed with this already. The difference between this one and the Anastasia one is that this has colour in it, so it's like a dark brown. So I'm finding this so handy for when I have like no makeup on and I don't want to put product in my brows. I just want to kind of like make them look a little bit more alive, because I do have quite light brows naturally, like light brown. So I have a lot of hair, but sometimes you can't see them very easily unless I have product on them. So this is the handiest thing if you're running out the door and you just want to give them a bit of a shape or give them a bit of a colour, say. I really like this and I would highly recommend it. In a way, I just prefer this Anastasia one. It's definitely a different use and it's for a different function. It's only for when I don't have products on my brows, but I just find I'm reaching for it a lot more. So if you're like me and during the week maybe you don't like to put a lot of makeup on, or say you just like to do, say, your brows, mascara and a bit of lipstick, which would be me, this is going to be great for you. Really handy to use and so convenient and super quick as well. So I would recommend checking this out if you haven't already. I'm also actually trying another Benefit product. I got a little package sent to me a few weeks ago and there was lots of little bits in it, so I'm trying them all at the moment, and this is another one. This is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Sorry, that's a bit of a tongue twister. But this is great too, actually. I'm liking it. I've only used it, say now, twice or 3 times maybe, but I just said I'd throw it in as well. It's kind of similar to the Anastasia one. It has kind of that shape to it, if you know what I mean, which I really like. I don't really like when they send me another one as well and it's like really thin. I don't personally like using that because I have kind of thick brows, so it takes me longer to use it. This one has like an angle to it, you see. I'm not sure if I'm explaining this well, but it's slanted and it's like longer. So it's very easy to use. You can kind of just go over and it'll cover your whole brow, if that makes sense. So far I like this. The only thing I'm finding is that it's a tiny bit chalky. Kind of have to be careful with it, how you use it, but very handy again if you don't want to get your brush out and your gel. It's easy to just fill in a few little gaps, and I love that it comes with a little spoolie as well, and the packaging is really nice. So I can't give like a proper full review on this just yet because, as I said, I've only used it a few times, but I just said I'd throw it in there as well while I was talking about the Gimme Brow. So far I like it. Not sure if I'm obsessed, but I do want to keep trying it and, you know, see how I get on with it. Okay, last but not least is another thing that I just picked up recently, but I'd heard loads of hype about it, mostly from Erica, to be honest, which is strange. Usually I'm the one telling her about the beauty products, but she told me about this, so I went and picked it up, and it is the Feline Mascara by L'Oreal. I think the full name is Voluminous Feline Noir Mascara, and this is so good, guys. This has changed my mascara life. Like, this has changed my lashes. Last night, for the first time ever in my whole entire life, someone asked me did I have fake eyelashes on when I didn't, and I literally wanted to kiss them. I have been using this with another mascara, so I can't give it the full credit, but it's definitely the backbone of the combo, so I would really recommend it. I've been using it with my Too Faced one, the Better Than Sex one, and my lashes have never looked so good. I go in with this one first, and what I find is this lengthens the lashes and kind of elongates them and separates them, and then I go over it with my Too Faced Better Than Sex, which adds volume because it is like a thicker formula, I guess, and it's just such a brilliant combination of two mascaras. I've never used anything like them together before. I don't know why, but literally I'm hooked, and I don't think I'm ever gonna look back, and I'm gonna be using this until I find something better because my lashes have never looked like this and I'm so happy with them. This is so affordable as well. I think it's like, I don't know, even like €7 or €8 maybe. Definitely get it if you can. Really good. I think it comes in like a waterproof as well, so just to let you know. And yeah, 100% recommend this, guys. Go get it, and go get the Too Faced Better Than Sex one, and you'll be asked, do you have lashes on next? I promise. Okay guys, that's my little chat review of some of the products I've been using lately over with. I know everyone has different opinions when it comes to products. Some of you might absolutely hate the ones I was talking about, or you might have got on even better with them, but that's just my personal experience and how I got on. I really enjoy making these videos. I love chatting about products and talking about the good things and bad things. So please let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see maybe more videos similar to this one. And once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a really good week. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel please if you'd like to see more, and I will see you next time. Bye!